Hey everyone, it's Matt. Welcome to the Language of Life channel. And today we're going to be talking about getting nervous and handling our nerves in difficult situations and how that affects our communications. But don't worry, I'm going to give you some tips. We're going to get through this together. Let's relax. Being nervous is part of life, and we can overcome that. Oh my gosh, let me tell you about the first time I was ever on TV in front of a camera. It was crazy. I was so nervous. I didn't know what to do. I was in this idea that I was speaking to the whole world through the camera. And I was sweaty. My palms were sweaty. My hand was sweaty. Even my bald head was sweaty, right? And I was outside in the middle of nowhere. Okay. And it was really hot, like 40 degrees, 45 degrees Celsius, right? In the middle of the day, it was intense. Okay. I was so nervous. And then my cameraman, this was when I was a junior producer, a very junior reporter. And this was my very, very, very first time on big TV, right? And he told me, he said, look, you're not speaking to the whole world. You're just having a conversation with me. There's something to be said for that, folks. You know, we're just having conversations with small groups of people, no matter how big of an audience we're speaking to, whether it's on camera or whether it's in person, we're just having a conversation. That's all we're doing. It's not overly difficult. It's not overly complicated. We tend to complicate things worse than they need to be complicated, right? So in terms of our English speaking and our language skills, we just need to control our nerves. So you probably have been studying for the TOEFL or the IELTS or for business English, whatever it is, for quite a long time. But you still get nervous trying to make sure that you're using the right words, putting things in the right context, using the right prepositions or whatever. The truth is, that's our doubts. And we need to just control those fears and control those doubts. And remember that we're just having a conversation with friends. You and I, no matter what it is. So whether you're speaking to a large auditorium or you're speaking in front of a camera like this, or you're speaking to a lot of different people around the world, or just one person, sometimes our nerves make the best of us. They get the best of us. And what I mean by that, when I say get the best of us, is it sometimes fools us into thinking that we're doing the wrong thing, or this plays on our nerves, right? What I mean by this is when something gets to us, it's affecting us in our mind, in our body. It's affecting us. It's causing us to sweat. It's causing our heart rate to rise. It's causing us to fidget. Keeping calm and relaxing, that is the key to effective communication. If you do that, you can just have a simple conversation with people. So, have you ever been getting off of a plane and you've been standing in the queue, in the line, for quite a long time, and maybe 30, 45 minutes, 2 hours, whatever it is, right? And you get to the border control, the customs agent or the customs officer, right? And they begin asking you a bunch of questions. Now, you've waited to get to customs for quite a while. You've waited through this whole line, queue. You've waited through this whole thing, and you've prepared yourself for this. But now you're only 2 or 3 people back, and you finally see the customs agent. Now, you know there's nothing wrong. You've followed all the rules, but you start to have these doubts creep into your mind. Is my passport okay? Am I going to answer the questions properly? Whatever, right? They are looking for these cues, hoping that you'll be nervous. Okay? Because if you're nervous, they know that you're likely to make a mistake. Well, the truth is, most of us are pretty good people. We don't have anything negative going on. But check this out. Their job is to make us nervous. Okay? Now, think about this. What if you just calm yourself? Breathe easy. Slow down. Relax. Quit awfulizing. Awfulizing. Awfulizing is when we think that things are way worse than they really are. It's when we read into the situation deeper than what we really need to read into it. You see, if we just stop and we relax and we take our time and we breathe and we clear our head and we quit focusing so much on what we need to say and just focus on what we're going to say. Breathe. Use your body language. Good morning. Where are you coming from? I am coming from Thailand. Great. How long do you plan to be here in the United States? Maybe 6 weeks. Great. Can I see your passport, please? Sure. Here you are. Smile. Relax. Talk slowly. Breathe. Take deep breaths. Because when we take deep breaths, we're allowing more oxygen to come into our brain. The more oxygen that we have coming into our brain, the more clearly we can think. And this is a simple interaction with customs. It's simple, but oftentimes we're tired. Oftentimes we're wore out. Oftentimes we're just beat from the exhaustion of our trip. What we need to do is just clear our mind and think and breathe slowly, because nothing bad is going to happen. It goes back to that awfulizing that I was speaking about earlier. Don't awfulize. Don't read into a situation more than you need to read into it. It's a simple process that millions of people go through every single day without incident. You see, this is the beauty of it. If you just calm down, control your nerves, whether it's a TOEFL test, whether it's IELTS, whether it's a Zoom call, whether it's going through customs, whatever it is, you can do it if you just stay calm and you stay relaxed and you just ease yourself into whatever it is you're doing. Breathe. Relax. Calm down. Speak slowly and clearly, and you'll be just fine. It's no problem. I promise you. You know, I'm Matt, and this is the Language of Life channel, and I really appreciate you joining me. I'd really love it if you would subscribe. Leave me a comment. Let's have some conversations about this, and always visit my website, mattpierceblog.com. I'm here for you. Let's go live life together, and let's explore the language of life.